Oh man.
Alright.
So like I'm just try to hang out sometime. I'm back in Saginaw.
You are? That's sweet,
Yeah,
man. We
gotta
gotta
be
hang
here.
out then.
Yeah, gotta try to get out. Been
Start socializing, you nerd.
nah, no.
Yeah, I hate, yeah. We all hate
Okay,
people.
okay. I'm trying to socialize more because like I just moved back to Saginaw and like I had a crazy year. So
So how have you been doing lately, man?
mm, not too good, but it's all right. You?
Curiosity, are you and Melina
What's
still
going
dating?
on?
Hey, Rob.
Nah.
How's it going?
Going good, Rob.
That's cool. What are you up to?
Hello.
Just watching a movie. Oh, Raheem, this is my friend Rob. Rob, this is my friend
Oh,
Raheem and
hey,
Emilio.
Hello.
what's going on?
Not much.
So,
But to answer your question, no, we're not. She's dating Brandon.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, that's cool. I got time to focus on my career now. So,
So what are you doing right now, man, for your career?
um, right now I'm working on my portfolio to head out to Nickelodeon. I'm doing this
Oh,
contest. So hopefully those things go well because they're
oh
both like,
yeah, I remember reading about that on your Facebook page. Try and be part of a Nickelodeon.
yeah. I applied to work there, but
Did
they haven't.
they?
They didn't contact me yet back. They're still looking. They're still looking for someone for that position. So hopefully, if they're interested.
What's
They'll
the
call me.
position?
Storyboard revisionist.
That's cool, man.
But the other program is a storyboard artist program.
Yeah, I would try. Well, this is me personally. I would try Cartoon Network better because I don't know. They're having better shows right now than Nickelodeon, I think.
Yeah, I know, but like they're not hiring right now. Like they're only hiring in the business aspect.
Hmm.
Um, but hey, an animation job is an animation job.
Who
Like if
knows? Maybe you could turn the whole company around.
yeah, no, no. Like I was like, oh, if I ever get hired, I'll be like a low level revisionist, and it's literally an entry level job. I can't do much with that. But if I'm good enough, I could go up in ranks.
Hmm.
so, hey, so you guys want to talk about movies? Is that the topic we're talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about movies, games, comics, anything we can think of right now.
Oh man.
Oh,
So, any movies?
so atheism is probably off the table then, right?
Yeah, that's kind of yeah,
Okay, that's what I'm just asking.
yeah.
I'm gonna probably do my video about Josh probably tonight if I get motivated.
All right. So, any of you guys see any good movies recently?
I
I
love the interview.
the interview.
Yeah, well, you know that movie that about North Korea and crap.
Yeah, I
The
tried to
the
avoid that movie.
about.
You don't want to see it, Raheem?
I don't want to see it.
Oh, it's really
Why not?
good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really funny.
I don't think, like it doesn't seem like my type of movie. Um,
I'm telling
like
you, it really
I love
is.
Seth Rogen, and
All right. Did
those
you
two
see
are
Did you see Pineapple Express?
yeah.
Did you like Pineapple Express?
I did.
Okay, did you see This Is the End?
No, actually, I didn't.
You need to see This Is the End. That's a pretty good movie too. Anything with James Franco and Seth Rogen, it's pretty funny.
I think they're
Okay,
probably my favorite comedians right now.
like those two, I love those two. But like, when I look at the interview, I'm looking at the trailers, I'm looking at the reviews. And it's like this
A,
doesn't seem like my type of movie.
a trailer doesn't tell you anything. I really think you should give one view and give it a chance. It's really good.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. I also gotta see This Is the End. I'm gonna add that to my list real quick.
You haven't seen This Is the End? That's a pretty good movie.
Like I
I'm
wanted to see it, but for some reason I neglected watching it. Like other things came ahead of it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. It's definitely worth one view.
All right.
Here's a movie I recently
But
bought.
I'm looking for what?
It's called
Tusk.
that movie.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I don't know. I
Tusk?
saw the screenshots. It was just like
It's
it's gonna be a
insane.
comedy horror movie.
But yeah, it's a slow first half. It's really slow in the first half.
Uh, hey, did you see that new installment to the Chucky movies?
I did.
What do you think about that?
I liked it honestly. It brought back the horror of Chucky, but still kind of kept a comedy feel to it.
Yeah,
What I
It's a
liked.
movie? What movie?
Curse of Chucky.
It was okay. I saw
Like-
it. It was okay. My favorite one so far is Bride of Chucky.
Bride was good. I like because Bride was that stepping stone to a very dark comedy
Yeah.
for his character.
Bride
Like
of
his
Chucky-
character was wisecracking him at first, anyways, but that just kind of played on it more.
Yeah,
I'm
it's.
looking,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for that. I mean, because my thing about it is everyone that I talked to weren't really big fans of the second trilogy.
You mean the prequel trilogy?
Yeah, the prequel trilogy. I liked most of it. It was good, but then like the same people were telling me that this movie's gonna tank, it's gonna bomb, but
You know what? First of all, it's not going to tank. It's not going to bomb. You know why? Because if you look at the prequels were directed by George Lucas. Now, I respect George Lucas. I think he's a great storyteller, but he sucks at directing. He's an awful director. But he's a really good storyteller, and he's a great writer, but he's not good at directing. So, with J.J. Abrams directing this new Star Wars movie, and from what I've seen of it so far, it looks pretty good.
oh yeah. So I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to see what they do next, especially like in this time of cinematography. Like, I think this is gonna do some justice to like a Star Wars movie because like it's a sci-fi. It has all these amazing like mech scenes, spaceships and all that. And I want to see how they do that with what we have now.
Be right
I
back.
can't wait to see what the story's like.
Well, right now, while I'm talking to you guys, I'm watching Breaking Bad. I don't know if you guys like Breaking Bad, but I'm watching Breaking Bad.
I was actually thinking about getting into it soon.
Oh,
because-
it's good. It's really good. It's about a high school chemistry teacher who partners up with a former student who's like a drug dealer to make methamphetamine.
Huh. See, like my dad tried to get me into it, but like at the time I was watching Dexter.
Yeah, I've never
Like,
seen Dexter.
It's actually really good. It is interesting. It's a very dark comedy.
Yeah.
I read the books before I watched it. So I was glad that they stuck to some of the story with the book, but did their own thing as the show went on.
I like The Walking Dead also. That's like my favorite TV show.
Walking Dead. I'm a season behind.
Oh, okay. Well, try to get caught up because the fifth season's been pretty good.
Who's
Sorry, you gonna say something?
who's the antagonist right now? Like who?
Well, without spoiling it for you, it's kind of hard to do that.
Oh,
like,
really?
what season are you on right now?
I know what the current season is season 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like at the end of season 4. I like dropped off because of work. I didn't get back on it.
So then you've at least seen you've seen all season 4 then, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then you just need to see season 5. You're only 8 episodes behind.
So there are only 8 episodes right now in this season.
So far, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not too far behind.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll catch up on that pretty soon. Then that won't take too long. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out what other shows I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to get into Game of Thrones.
Hey, Malachi.
Hey, Amelia.
There's a new show coming out, but you'd have to really kind of see Breaking Bad to know what it's the reference. But there's this new show coming out called Better Call Saul, and it's a spinoff of The Walking Dead. Actually, I'm sorry, Breaking Bad. It's a Breaking Bad spinoff.
Okay, so Breaking Bad is over with. That's completely
Yes.
serious.
Yes,
All
that
right.
series ended like a year ago.
Okay, so I might jump onto that little wagon real quick, try to finish that because I don't know. When I watch a series, I just want to watch one series at a time.
Yeah, I just got
Dexter.
done. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying
Yeah,
that Dexter was the one series I got off of. Once I finished, I was taking a break.
Yeah, I just got done watching Firefly. You heard of it?
Yeah, I've only unfortunately watched like 2 episodes.
It's good. Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I do actually. I was
It's on
watching
there.
Okay, because I rented it from the library back in Grand Rapids. I had to take it back. If it's on Netflix, I'm gonna check it out. It's like I remember like the episodes being an hour and a half long.
Yeah, they're about half an hour long, so.
It was like
But
watching a
they're
movie.
good.
It was good, especially like from the time that it was made. I would say at that time it was kind of ahead of itself for a show.
Oh yeah, by far.
Is that the reason why it was canceled?
I think it had to do with the viewing. I'm not sure.
It was good for what I saw. I mean, they opened it strong. So
Yeah, Joss Whedon makes some really good shows. And
Josh,
movies.
he actually like I was I forgot what I was watching. It was on YouTube, and they were putting together all of Josh Whedon's films, movies, and shows, how they can like correlate with each other. And I was actually gonna go back.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna-
Yeah, I've seen that actually. I think.
It made me want to go back.
But how they're all connected?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, it makes me want to go back and watch all those shows and see how they fit. Because I liked the Cabin in the Woods and how they tried to connect everything that was happening in the shows. to
That
movie.
movie was fucked up. That movie was fucked up.
It was,
I
but it
liked
was.
I
It was a
haven't
good
watched
movie.
it yet. I have
You
it.
should
I
watch
haven't
it.
watched it.
You should watch it. It's a great movie. I think it's a great movie. I cannot stop watching this film. Like, let's see. The one movie that I will constantly watch was Cabin in the Woods. If it was on, I'll watch it. If it wasn't on, I'll go online to watch it. Because, I mean, I don't know. It took everything that was a horror movie and they put it into this movie. It's like, okay, so this is a cliche horror movie. This is how things go. And then at the end, well, you haven't seen it. I'm not going to talk about it. I want you to see it first. Cause it was,
Yeah, you can't spoil it. It's
yeah.
probably one of the best twists ever.
Yeah, it was a really good twist. Josh Whedon.
The new Jurassic Park looks pretty good.
Jurassic World.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I've never been a Jurassic Park fan.
Really?
I'm a Jurassic Park fan.
Oh,
This
really?
movie does look good, but like the thing is that got me most was why try to splice the DNA of the most carnivorous creatures and put them together as one?
well, yeah.
And it doesn't make sense. It's like, well, you got a theme park. All these creatures are nice. They're responsive to what you tell them to do, and then you make that one creature that's a threat to your whole park.
That's like the one thing about the original that I never really liked. It's like you're gonna make a theme park with these big ass dinosaurs that eat people.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the intention. If you saw
Yeah,
the
it was-
first movie, that nerdy guy is greedy. He steals the embryo, and then he basically shuts the park's electricity down, and then the dinosaurs escape. That wasn't the intention. Have
Well,
dinosaurs?
yeah, but they still had to know there was a danger there.
well, yeah,
making-
of course
But
it's
like-
a danger.
But like initially, it was a good idea because the dinosaurs that they produced were harmless. They didn't think that this guy was a nut and he was going to ruin things by stealing it. But what the new Jurassic movie it's like they knew what they were doing. They were intentionally trying to create this thing, and then when it breaks out,
That's
and
you, isn't it, Emilio?
That's why I looked. What was that? Wait, so he can make
Sorry, go ahead.
random noises, but he can't talk. Like,
I know, right?
can you hear us?
Hey, Raheem.
Yo,
They're making a Suicide Squad movie, like a live-action one.
a live action?
A live action what?
Is this confirmed? Like, who's the writer?
Yeah, the guy who's making Fury and the first Fast and Furious,
Uh huh.
he's directing it and writing. Will Smith is starring in it. Jay Courtney, Margaret Robbie.
Wait, what movie are we
Who's Will
talking
Smith?
about?
Will Smith's gonna be Deadshot. Is he gonna be Deadshot?
Yes, Will Smith is.
Okay, I saw that somewhere.
It's a Suicide Squad, Rob.
What is it?
DC Comics Suicide Squad.
I couldn't hear all that clapping. What did you say?
Suicide Squad. Emilio, something.
I know. What's the name of the movie? Suicide Squad?
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
it's DC Comics.
they need to make a Justice League movie.
Comics
Yeah,
does
they are.
really good movies. Like, seriously, like, Man of Steel, I don't know, for some reason they just can't get Superman right. They just
I
can't
actually-
get him right.
I like
better-
Man of Steel.
It was better than the previous Superman
Yeah,
movies.
okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
It was better than The Return of Superman. But Man of Steel it's not that really that great.
They were trying to make it gritty and dark.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It's
like
not
Superman-
great, but it was good. It was nice and dark. I like
If
that.
they wanted to make it dark, go all the way. Actually
But,
have like Superman hurt some kid by accident. Like the scene where his mom. Sorry,
But they're
go
not
ahead.
going to do that.
See, okay, I guess DC is trying to make their movie lineup darker than what they initially had. Like when I saw the trailer or teaser footage for Batman vs Superman, that was completely dark. I mean, it wasn't
Is it
that much.
for that?
No, it was leaked during Comic-Con.
Oh.
But it was dark in tone. Like what they're trying to do is introduce Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, all of them in a darker tone. So like you got Marvel movies and it's not as dark as you would think. Like of course we got Dark World, that was pretty dark, and Winter Soldier. But when you compare it to DC, what DC's trying to do is gritty. It's kind of like Sin City-ish. Like they're using
You
these
know what,
dark
though?
tones.
I don't like Ben Affleck as Batman. That just doesn't sit well with me.
That doesn't sit well with
Yeah.
anyone. right
DC
now.
has been known to have darker comics than Marvel. Actually, if you think of it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
definitely.
I
like-
think
Like it
A
was
decent
always
amount of time.
I tend to like the Marvel movies much better. Like I saw the new Spider-Man movie; it was actually pretty good.
I was
Amazing
very
Spider-Man
surprised by
2.
that.
I didn't like it.
But
I like-
it was good. It was good.
I like
But-
Amazing Spider-Man, but I like the original ones better. I think the dude in the new Spider-Man plays Spider-Man better, and Tobey Maguire plays Peter Parker better.
Oh, agreed by far.
oh yeah,
I
that's
think, like,
but like no,
yeah, like
Well,
when
you
you think
can't
about
really
it
have
though, with
one without
Spider-Man,
the other.
but with Spider-Man,
Well, no, but-
I think Andrew Garfield, what is his name, does
Yeah.
a good job as Peter because in Amazing Spider-Man in that timeline, Peter is a wisecracking scientist. He's smart. He's intelligent.
yeah.
And
I
When
like
you
the
think-
kid that I like the guy that played the new Goblin, who played the new Goblin in the
No.
Spider-Man 2.
he's a good actor. I liked him.
I liked Willem Dafoe better. Dafoe.
He was good in Chronicle.
yeah.
Chronicle was.
owned that role as Green Goblin, I think.
I
Yeah,
think
but
that
that's-
was.
But it's a different Green Goblin. It's not Norman Osborn like it was portrayed in the original.
Yeah.
It's Harry Osborn, and the way they did him in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was good. And being a big Spider-Man fan, because I am a huge Spider-Man fan, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains of all time is Electro. And I think they did Electro really well, too.
Oh.
Electro was fantastic in that movie.
Yeah.
I think they captured him well in that. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan also, and like I like the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I was with the first one, but the second one was really good.
I like the first one because it's about time they had Lizard, because in the Tobey Maguire movies, they always hinted to him, but they never showed him as a villain.
I
Yeah,
know.
So I was,
but they hinted at him, and then it was like, oh wait, everyone wants to see Venom. Everyone wants to see, you know,
Yeah,
this.
I want to
this
see.
villain.
I want to see
Yeah.
Carnage.
and look how
Carnage
and look
was way
how,
better than Venom.
and
Carnage.
look how
Oh, go ahead.
look how that turned out. Look how bad Spider-Man 3 was as a movie.
Well,
That
Sam
was, they were
Raimi,
trying to do
I
too
like
much
Spider-Man
with that
3.
movie. No, they were trying to do
Spider-Man
too
3
much with
was
Spider-Man 3.
terrible.
Sam
was
Raimi
horrible.
really. Well,
In
Sam
that movie, they
Raimi.
had
Well,
they
They
used like
ditched all of his
2 minutes of
ideas, though,
Venom.
didn't they?
all right. Well, Sam Raimi even thinks Spider-Man 3 was bad, and he freaking made it. He says the reason
because
why it was bad was because of Sony.
Sony
They
didn't
want-
take his ideas. Like he tried to make a simpler Spider-Man movie, but they're like, no, let's do this. And
Just jam it all in at once.
yeah,
I think
it's like
the reason it failed is because they had both Venom and Sandman in the same movie.
And Harry.
Yes,
as the
exactly.
And
They
Harry.
had two. They had like 2 or 3 villains. That's too many.
That's too
and
many
they couldn't even
villains
focus.
in a movie.
See,
Yeah.
it would have been alright if it was either a Sandman movie or a Harry movie. Like Harry Osborn, like that Osborn story was continuing on, and that tension was already built up. So if it was just focused on the Hobgoblin, then that would have been great because he showed
wasn't
up,
Hobgoblin,
disappeared.
he was Green Goblin too. There's a difference.
No, like
Roger
Actually, it
Kingsley's
was
the
Blue Goblin.
Hobgoblin. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I know all this stuff.
I think if they would have stuck to Venom and Green Goblin 2, like they did, and then, have Spider-Man and Green Goblin 2 fight Venom together and just leave Sandman out of it until, like, the next movie,
but like
it would have been better.
Sandman introducing villain. He was the first one to show up. His story was thrown in there, but it did pertain to like Peter's past. Like he was the one that killed he killed Uncle Ben. So he would have worked best as a main villain throughout the whole thing because it would have been Peter's.
I'd rather have
What
like
I think they should have done was they should have just not even had Venom in the movie. They should have just wait for the next one to put Venom in it.
yeah, I was about to say that too. Like
Well, either that or like I said, have Venom in 3, and then 4 just do Sandman, and then in the 5th one do Carnage. Have Carnage show up at like the end of the 4th one.
But like the whole symbiote timeline or storyline is so much that I don't think. See, they should have introduced that whole sequence differently. I mean, there are a lot of takes on how the symbiote came about, like alien. One is alien, the other is scientific, and
yeah, because didn't he get the symbiote from like the Secret War?
yeah, what's the Secret War?
I have a hard time remembering that. I know he got it from that comic though, didn't he?
I'm not a big comic reader.
I don't
I'm
remember.
not either.
I just know shit from comics. But I think that it would have worked well in the form of movies, to have that Venom in 3, Sandman in 4, take a break from the whole symbiote thing, and then go back to it.
Well, okay, so what do you guys think they're gonna do with the reboot? Because they're rebooting Spider-Man again.
What?
well,
Marvel,
Wait.
Marvel got the rights. Marvel got the rights.
They're doing not Amazing Spider-Man. They're making
No,
another
'cause-
reboot.
They're doing a reboot. They're firing Andrew
What?
as Spider-Man
Hold on, stop. Why are they doing another reboot?
because Marvel and Sony worked out their contract for the movie, and Marvel has creative rights now of Spider-Man, but Sony is involved a little
Hold on,
bit.
I thought they were going to do the Sinister Six movie.
They were, but that got canceled.
Oh, what the fuck?
They were working on contracts and
obsessed.
they didn't have the story together. People didn't want to work on it because the
So,
Sony.
Amazing Spider-Man 3 is not going to happen now after it left it wide open? Well, like,
Nope.
Alright,
We're not
that
getting
pisses me off
Sinister Six.
because Amazing Spider-Man 2 ended where it showed him fighting the Rhino. Now all of a
Yeah.
sudden they're just going to not keep it, they're going to keep it open-ended like that?
Yep, that
That's
series
tough.
like this trilogy is not going to happen. Because like we're going to get Sinister Six first, and then we're going to get Spider-Man 3.
That
They're supposed to do a
sucks.
Venom movie too.
Boo.
Oh yeah, and Venom. That's on the that's on hold also.
Why the hell do they keep on rebooting
Because-
Spider-Man? Leave it
because
alone.
They're
Because
butchering
Sony
it, man.
doesn't. Sony is butchering Spider-Man in the eyes of Marvel, and the reason why Marvel is trying to get the rights to it. So Marvel, the contract that they have now, Marvel has creative control over Spider-Man, and they decided that they don't want Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man in their movie.
So is it gonna be like with Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, where they have just like that?
Just like that.
But wait, then, well, Fox is still using Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in their movies.
They
Why
are,
can't
but
they-
they're
why
different
can't,
though.
But that makes no sense. If Fox and Marvel can come to an agreement where they can both use the same exact characters, just can't mention a few things.
But Sony is making it difficult because Sony, their only money maker is the Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah. by
Their
far.
only main attraction is Spider-Man. So they can't just. They don't want to give up Spider-Man because if they give up Spider-Man, then what's Sony gonna do?
They're done in movies.
Yeah, they're done in movies. That's it. So
They'd have
that's
to
why.
rely more on games after that.
Yeah, so that's why they're making it really hard for Marvel to get Spider-Man back because what they're doing right now is the reason why they're rebooting Spider-Man is because he's going to be in the Civil War movie. He plays a main part in that.
You know what?
So-
I just don't like it when movies end where they just leave you hanging. Like, all right, look at Star Wars for example. I grew up watching Star Wars. When Empire Strikes Back came out, you know, it was an open-ended movie. It ended on a down note. You didn't know what was going to happen, but at least they made Return of the Jedi to show the viewers whether Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. When you leave a movie open like that, you're kind of cheating your fans because you want to know what's going to happen next. Nothing's resolved.
Yeah, I know, and it sucks, but they don't really. Be honest with you, they don't really care much about the fans. Like Sony is more trying to focus on their business. with
Hold on,
Spider-Man.
I'm going to go on IMDb. I'm going to look up if Amazing Spider-Man 3 actually got canceled.
All right, because what the whole thing with Marvel is just like, sorry, we liked Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. He played it well, but for it to work in our universe, he's gonna have to go. What you have is gonna have to go.
Sucks.
Yeah.
He played it. I think he was better than Tobey Maguire.
Like I like
I
Tobey
agree,
Maguire
like-
with his awkwardness because he was an awkward Peter Parker.
See,
and that worked.
yeah, that's why he was better as Peter Parker, but not as Spider-Man. And
Yeah.
the other guy played, the wisecracking, young Spider-Man better. Tobey Maguire played the awkward Peter Parker better.
The reason why I like the Amazing Spider-Man's Peter is because I like his timeline. Because this Peter grows up to be, in charge of his own company. He's future leader of the Avengers.
For real?
It all plays well. He plays a big part with the Avengers. And that's his character. He's that person. He's that kid that's so smart that ends up working with Tony Stark.
It's still coming out. It says 2018. It's coming out. Andrew Garfield, Dane DeHaan. It's still coming out.
Okay, hold on.
Matter of
Because
fact, you're even planning Amazing Spider-Man 4.
okay, hold on. Like, how old is that? Because with
Hold
the
on.
recent
Hold on,
contract.
hold on. Let me click onto it.
Real quick, when you did mention the Avengers, when it comes to the Avengers movies, I'm so pissed off they didn't put Spider-Man into it.
Well, no, they couldn't.
We have
Why not?
Ultron, and Ultron looks really cool.
That's
I
cool
think.
because he's played by his voice is one of my favorite actors, but
But like, okay,
Spider-Man was an Avenger. He was one of the Avengers.
well, Spider-Man plays a huge part in a lot of those main movies.
Oh
that they're
yeah,
making
like
right
Civil War, you
Yeah.
need Spider-Man, I think.
That's what the contract with Marvel and Sony are trying to fit into.
It's saying it was already announced. It's being pushed back to 2018. The last update was July 23rd, 2014.
Okay, well, just a sec, because that contract was leaked last month or so, like November, December.
So if
Um,
this movie's not happening, why don't they just say canceled? Because it says it's coming out 2018.
Yeah, because no, like Marvel's really trying to their hardest to get Spider-Man because he plays an important part in their upcoming movies that they announced already.
Well,
Yeah,
hang on,
'cause-
let me read the comments, see if it was see if anybody has said it's been canceled, because I'm not seeing anything about it being canceled.
All right.
Right.
Yo,
Have you seen that show, How to Get Away with Murder?
no, I haven't.
Oh, this one, the black lady from the show. I think her name, like I don't know her name, but she's playing Amanda Waller in the Suicide Squad movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
Margaret
I just-
Robbie is playing Harley Quinn. Tom Hardy is playing Rick Flag. Jay Courtney is playing Captain Boomerang,
Let there be light.
and some other girl is playing Enchantress.
I also heard that they're making Iron Man 4, which I'm really happy about because he's my second favorite superhero.
But I thought he wasn't interested in making another Iron Man movie.
Nope. He said he's going to do one more. He said that he went to negotiate it, and he is agreeing to do it. Robert Downey Jr.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
I was
Yeah.
like, because I know he signed on for the rest of the movies. Like, he signed on for the other Avengers movies, but he didn't sign on. Okay, I'm excited to see what they do for number 4. To be honest with you, I was
Who
kind
do
of.
you think the villain's going to be in 4?
I
Because
think either the real Mandarin or Fin Fang Foom.
they don't need to do Mandarin again. They already did
They
Mandarin.
did that, but they did. I'll be honest with you, I liked watching Iron Man 3, but I didn't like the whole twist with the Mandarin.
Oh, I hated that twist.
That made me upset a little bit. It's just like,
I mean, that one guy who played the fake Mandarin, I really wish he was the real Mandarin, like the
Yeah.
ring one.
yeah,
He was
because
so freaking awesome. But then, like,
he
oh no,
played
it's
that
an
part.
actor.
it's like, sorry, I'm just doing
See,
this. They're
I
killing me.
didn't like Iron Man 2. I thought Iron Man 2 was terrible.
It was boring. I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
Iron Man 2. I thought it was okay.
I didn't like Whiplash that much.
Whiplash.
I thought the
that's-
first one was the best one. I thought the first one was the best one.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
because they have the dude. That's why.
Oh, okay.
The
let's see.
dude playing the villain was pretty cool.
It's like the Captain America movie. I wasn't a big fan of the first one.
Really?
I wasn't.
First
I was
one was
not.
good.
The first one, it was good,
Oh,
but it didn't
Ryan,
stand
screw
well
you.
with me.
First
It
what?
didn't
Wait.
stand well with me. But Winter Soldier
That was
Oh,
awesome.
Captain
was
America.
fantastic.
I thought they were
Yeah.
both, actually. I thought they were both good.
Yeah, me too.
Like I didn't say like it was
The
bad.
second,
It's
the
just-
second one's better though.
You know what? I read somewhere that Captain America and Part 2 and Dark Knight are opposite movies with the opposite message. I read somewhere. Like
Really?
how Batman Dark Knight is more about watching everybody keep them safe, and how Winter Soldier is more about having more freedom, less security, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know.
New Batman movies.
Batman.
Got-
Okay, I have mixed feelings for the Batman movies because like they were good.
Which
Good.
one are you talking about? Nolan or Burton or
Nolan.
Schumacher?
Nolan.
Oh.
The new
Like,
ones
you
with
know
Christian
what?
Bale.
The worst Batman movie ever would have to be Batman and Robin with George Clooney. That was
Oh,
terrible.
damn it! See, I liked that one. Damn, I was
Really?
never.
Serious? That was like
I love like every movie
Alright,
every
alright,
person
alright.
hates. I
Let's
just
let
like them.
Malachi explain. Let's let Malachi explain why he likes it. Go
Okay,
ahead,
go
Malachi.
ahead.
Well, I like it one because it had Mr. Freeze, one of my favorite Batman villains. You know,
But
Mr.
that's-
Freeze was cool.
But the
They got a
story,
good they got a good
Alright.
actor to play him. Arnold was pretty good for Mr. Freeze.
I have to agree with Malachi here. Arnold was a pretty decent choice for Mr. Freeze.
he was.
And
but
it also
The story
that movie
was
also
good.
gave off the whole but it also
But
gave
that
off that
doesn't-
comic booky feel, like
Look, if
the
you watch-
fights.
If you watch Nostalgia Critic, he even says that's the worst movie. It's the worst movie ever. It's the
It
worst
is.
Batman ever.
Nah, he says
It
Like,
had-
okay.
Garbage Pail Kids.
Look, it had a
Look.
bad story to it. It had corny one-liners, like really cool
See,
corny one-liners.
That's
Wait,
the whole comic
Nichols-
booky feel to it, though. Comic books
Okay.
have those crazy
bad.
one-liners.
See, I'm
What?
glad
Comic
the
books,
movie-
comic books are kind of bad.
But
I'm glad that movie came out,
how
though,
many
because-
how many one-liner jokes did he make about ice and freezing stuff?
Like 20.
Like seriously, that's so
Like,
How
that's-
many
bad.
one-liners does Joker usually make?
Some
Like
ice.
20
Like-
million?
Not as bad as this movie.
Every
Okay, so only reason why I'm glad that that movie came out was because they were actually planning on doing more Batman movies in this style.
Oh yeah, like Batman Triumphant. I read.
Yeah,
Now,
there was
if
like
you
three Batman movies, and since that movie tanked so badly, they had to cancel every single Batman movie.
If you look at the Christopher Nolan Batmans, much better movies.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm
Only
more
thing
of
I
a
didn't
Burton
like about
fan.
it, one thing I didn't like was the end of the third movie.
Oh, third
Well, the
one.
third movie really wasn't that good.
Yeah,
Sucked. I'm sorry. I like Batman, but the third movie was terrible.
it was one of those movies where it's like, okay, just you're all over the
Bane was
place
awesome.
with this. Bane was good, yeah. I like the actor that played Bane.
But I prefer the Burton Batman movies. To be honest, the first two, Batman,
Yeah, the
Batman
first
Returns.
two
those are
were
good.
pretty good.
Oh,
The
man, the
third
Penguin,
one was
though.
okay. The fourth one was
Penguin was
terrible.
awesome, dude.
I like all the. I don't know if I've
I-
seen all of them. I think I have.
I love Danny DeVito as a Penguin.
Yeah,
He
that
had
was
the-
perfect.
He fit the Penguin perfectly. He had that
was gritty.
gentleman side to him, but also that gross side. I don't know. I like the Penguin as him.
Like in the
You
new
know,
Batman
like
show
Batman.
on TV, Gotham or whatever, they get this normal-looking dude to play the Penguin. It's like,
I think
fuck
he
is that
did.
about?
Walking Dead.
Is
That
Gotham
guy was
good?
in The Walking Dead.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
good
I haven't
show.
watched it.
It's a good show. I like it.
But
Okay,
dude, they
'cause
get
I-
this normal dude for Penguin.
He looks pretty good. He's actually pretty crazy for Penguin.
But Penguin was deformed. He like he
Well,
was short and fat like a penguin. He
Depends
was
which
the
penguin you're
deformed
talking
baby.
about. Because some incarnations of Penguin is deformed and some aren't. So it depends.
It's like the Joker. It's like every reincarnate or in a version of the Joker. They're all different, but they're all the Joker through his
Jared
personality.
Leto is playing Joker now.
I want to see
Oh, yeah?
Joker get more crazy in the movies.
Yeah, he's playing Joker.
Well, you think the Heath Ledger movie was any friggin' crazy where he blows up a hospital? Come on.
I
You guys
think he was
psychotic-
perfect for the Joker. That guy's
But like,
perfect.
but
He's one of my
but like
favorite
Heath
Jokers.
Ledger, okay, Heath Ledger was a great Joker. It's sad that he
Was.
passed, but it's time for somebody else to pick it up because he was dead now. He can't.
Jack Nicholson was pretty good too, but he's a different
Yeah.
type of Joker.
Yeah, he was. That. Okay, I like that Joker. It was. I don't know. He was insane in his own way, and he added something else to the Joker that.
Well, here's something that the nostalgia critics said about the two Jokers. Nicholson's motive is anarchy and chaos, while Ledger's motive is to spread anarchy and chaos.
See, when
Makes
I say
sense.
I want a more crazy Joker, like the most crazy panel in the comics that I've seen of Joker is where he's in prison, and he talks about how he fucking boiled a baby in front of its father and then made the father drink the boiled baby soup. That's
Holy shit.
just a whole new level of psychotic. Like, I want to see that level, like, of Joker.
Well, you might get that with Jared Leto. This is what he looks like.
Over the top psychopath.
This guy
Alright,
is, he's
I know
playing
I wasn't
Joker.
going to talk about religion and atheism, but have you guys seen Noah? Like the Noah, Russell Crowe Noah? It was
No.
actually pretty entertaining.
Was it?
I'd watch it. I'm
It
an
was
atheist,
actually
but I'd still watch
actually pretty good. It was entertaining.
I want to see.
I think it was made by. Well, here's what Noah did actually. It took like influences from Islam, Judaism, and Catholicism, and like Christianity. So
Well, here's the thing: the director, the guy that directed Noah, is an atheist.
Huh.
I kid you not.
Interesting.
Well, he couldn't add bias to it, so I guess that.
yeah, I see that. And like Ridley Scott, who made Exodus, which also was like a really good movie.
Yes.
He's
I know.
making I think he's making. It's alright. I'm forget. I can't talk today. Tongue tied.
I don't know. I cannot wait to see the new Star Wars. It looks so good.
Nobody
When does it
can wait.
release? When is it released?
December
This
8th,
Christmas-
December 18th, 2015.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
Christmas this year.
That's a movie I'm
Or not
going to
Christmas.
look forward to. What else?
There's also the new Terminator movie too.
Oh yeah, Genesis.
That looks good.
I haven't
It
seen
looks
that.
good, but it's totally unneeded. I mean, the fourth Terminator was unneeded too, but it did really well, so that's why they're making this one.
Wait, you
It
think the fourth Terminator did well? That did not do well in the theaters. It actually bombed.
About
Well, a lot
that,
of people like it, including me.
Well,
I like
okay.
it. I thought it was
Okay,
cool. It was really
can like
gritty
a
and dark.
movie- you
Let's
can-
say that it has like a
you
cult.
still like a movie that
following.
bombs. Like
Let's say
I
it has
like
a cult
I
like
like
a lot of movies that bomb.
Rock of Ages, and that movie bombed.
Oh,
No,
man.
Well,
yeah,
like-
one thing I heard. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Malachi. Don't know.
Like, people thought when it came out that it was gonna bomb, like, totally, like, no one was gonna like it, but then people did like it, so it
Same
didn't
thing.
bomb as bad as it could have, you know?
Same thing with the Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah,
Hey, you
that
want
was.
to talk
Exactly.
about a
See,
really bad movie?
shit,
Let's
the people
talk-
hate it, some people like it.
If you want to talk about a really bad movie, look at Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. That's a terrible movie.
I've
No,
never seen
Black Christmas. Black Christmas wasn't that great of a movie to me.
Oh, go ahead.
Have you seen Black Christmas?
I have. Which one? There's like.
The first one. I mean, the remake.
Oh, that movie's terrible.
That is a horrible movie.
The first one
It
was,
was-
great though.
Yeah, that was good. But then when I found, okay, so I watched the first movie, obviously first, and then I found out they made another one, a remake. It's like, okay, this should be pretty cool.
Black Xmas, dude.
Yeah, it was not a fun watch. I was
Well, the original had more suspense to it. It built up the scares rather than just having the jump scare, jump scare, jump scare.
yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like comparing the Psycho movies, the old Psycho movie to the new Psycho movie.
I didn't
It's
like
like
the
comparing
new
it.
Psycho. I thought it was very badly done.
Which
Yeah.
one, Hitchcock
More
or?
Vince
The
Vaughn.
remake of of Psycho, it wasn't really good.
Well, it was a shot-by-shot remake, honestly.
There's only been one remake of Psycho, and that came
Yeah.
out like I think 7 years ago.
Yeah, the Vince Vaughn version.
Vince
You
Vaughn
guys
was
think-
in that.
Yeah,
he was Norman Bates.
Oh, I guess it's been a while since I've seen that. All right.
Really? Wow.
Well,
I haven't
I
seen it,
didn't
but I didn't hear
care
about
for
that.
Right.
It wasn't all that great. But I did like Vince Vaughn as Norman Bates because he gave off this creepy vibe.
Yeah, he was no Anthony Perkins by any means, but he had his own creepy loner type vibe, I guess.
I don't know. It's just the way he puts himself into a character, but then like you take Vince Vaughn, and then you make him creepy. You make him an antagonist that has mental problems.
I really wish he would do more serious roles than all these comedy movies.
Well, this year he's doing another movie that's more serious, but then he's also doing a comedy this year. But
Yeah,
I
I think he
go ahead.
could be a serious actor. He just likes doing comedy stuff.
Well, he is a serious actor. It's just
Whoa.
comedy is his domain. He loves comedy, but he's also good at other things. Like I watched Internship wasn't a serious movie, but it allowed me to see Vince Vaughn as a writer. I mean, I know he's written a lot of movies, but if he sits down and writes a serious movie, I think it'd be good because I like Vince Vaughn as an actor and as a writer, and he's good at it. But it sucks that he was put in a bad movie with the remake of Psycho because he did such a good job, but the story and everything else wasn't where it was supposed to be. Like I think they introduced him 40 minutes, 35 minutes into the movie. Because it was just about this girl running away from something with a bunch of money. And then she goes to the hotel, and then there's Norman Bates. Boom.
I'm looking at IMDb right now. They have some actresses and who are actresses, and they're saying who's playing who in the new Star Wars. Like, obviously, Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, and Carrie Fisher are reprising the roles.
Yeah, they've all been said to be.
But like, Oscar Isaac is playing someone named Poe Dameron.
Isn't that the Sith guy with the
No,
cross guard?
no. It's the guy in the X-Wing fighter in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Obviously,
right.
Peter Mayhew is playing Chewbacca. Anthony Daniels is playing
It's
C-3PO.
C-3PO.
John Boyega is playing somebody named Finn. I'm assuming that's a black guy at the beginning of the trailer that looks
No,
really
that's the
frightened.
girl. Wait, no, it's
No, John
God.
Boyega is the guy at the beginning of the trailer, the black guy at the beginning of the trailer that looks really frightened.
Okay, yeah. I just know that the girl character has only one name.
Just a sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute, real quick though, about the stormtroopers. Weren't they all clones of Jango Fett? So
No,
The
no.
clone troopers were stormtroopers. There might have been a few clones left, but no, they were just people that Darth Vader hired.
All right, first of all, they started off as clones, okay, but once the Empire was established, they started having people conscript into the Empire, and you would start off as a stormtrooper.
oh, okay. So what's your guys' favorite Star Wars movie? To be honest, what's your favorite movie of Star Wars?
Revenge
From
of
the
the Sith.
original or the prequel trilogy?
All of them.
Oh, all-time
Revenge of
favorite
the Sith.
movie? I would have to say Empire Strikes Back.
Same here.
Because I like all the prequels. I love all the prequels.
Really?
Prequels weren't
Yeah.
as good as the originals.
I like Empire Strikes Back mostly because of its ending. It probably had
I think
Sorry, go ahead.
the reason people don't like the prequels as much is because the originals, they had just came out. It was a brand new story, and everybody was hyped for it. And then when the prequels came out, it had already been done. It had already been established. So, plus, and Jar Jar Binks just got such a bad review that people started hating
My
the prequels.
favorite of the prequels would have to be Revenge of the Sith.
Same here.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie, Raheem? Out of all of them?
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
be honest with you, it's been a while since I watched any of the Star Wars movies. That's a hard question for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for me, it's me and Rob. It's Empire Strikes Back. I like it mostly because of its ending, because it had probably the best ending of any of the Star Wars movies, in my opinion.
So, Macy Richardson
back.
is playing somebody named Corsella. And Lee Holland is playing a stormtrooper.
All right. So what's the story going to be like? Like, are they reinventing
we don't know yet. They haven't really
Like-
revealed the plot yet.
Okay, because I've been wondering, are they going to change up the timeline a bit, or
No,
are they going
no.
to continue?
No, it's just continuing it.
It
Okay.
takes place 30 years after Return of the Jedi. There's a
Okay.
30-year span after Return of the Jedi that takes place.
Cause Luke has like a full beard. He's like Obi-Wan Luke now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Because there've been like with the shows like Rebels and whatnot. They
But
re-
that has
they-
nothing to do with the new movie. Rebels is basically a story that takes place shortly after Revenge of the Sith.
Four.
I have to
Yeah,
end this thing, I gotta go.
I was just worried that they were gonna like twist the timeline a bit.
No, Rebels is basically a story that takes place like at